Okay guys, I'm here today with Craig Jones. Huge honor for me. Guys, one of our favorites, one of the best instructors we have at BJJFanatics.com. And he just shot an entire instructional all about upper body to lower body attacks. And I think nowadays he's probably like one of the guys who has the best submissions in the no-gi game. So today he's gonna show us here one of his favorite attacks. That's one triangle from the mount. And it's I already saw it, and it's very, very good. So I'm very excited to learn from you again, Craig. Let's do this.
All right, guys. So we're gonna do we're gonna set it up from the mount position, right? It's a very strong position. It's a very strong positional entry, and we don't have to concede bottom position. And even if we do, it'll be once we've fully locked the senkaku, right? So we're gonna be looking to get a hand close to the floor. Once we've stretched it out, what I'm going to be using is I'm going to plant my fist under Bernardo's neck, and I'm going to get a fist under the armpit here. We're sort of going to jack him up like this and leave him in a vulnerable position. For someone of a similar size and strength to me, I would even emphasize using 2 fists here. Sometimes 1 isn't enough, especially for bigger grapplers. So once we get the hand to the floor, we're coming around for the cross face. I bring his arm up, and if you guys can see my right fist there, we're gonna punch that to the floor, and it's gonna bring Bernardo up on his side. But you can see, sometimes just one hand isn't enough. So once I'm sure my fist is behind the armpit, I connect it up with 2. So now when Bernardo tries to retract his elbow, he's fighting against my posture here and my body weight, right? We're gonna slide up the body and get our knee under his armpit, and we're gonna take this split squat position. To ensure that Bernardo can't fight this triangle, I immediately grab my own ankle here to bring it through. Quite often, if I just try to swing it through, I leave a bit of space and we try to get that regular front triangle position, right? So to ensure we don't leave any space at all, I immediately grab my ankle. Now Bernardo has no space to bring his hands back inside, right? And we're still in a really safe spot. If Bernardo were to clear this position, I'm confident that I would remain on top, so I'm not sacrificing too much from going for this. I'm gonna start to sit on top of Bernardo and look to get my knee behind his head. And what you're gonna see is bringing his neck into the choke and his arms trapped. I can start to secure the ankle behind the knee, and Bernardo would already start feeling the pressure here. From here, we can start to apply the choke by bringing my knee in. Or if we feel like we don't have enough leverage, we can start to fall back and we can get a strangle. If we land in this position, what's gonna make the strangle tighter is bringing his elbow to the floor here.
Yeah.
And we've got that knee in the back of the head, activating our ankles and stomping through with our second leg.
That's super tight, Craig. One more time, Craig.
So again, we're getting that hand to the floor. We're coming under, taking a cross face, dragging his arm up, and getting our fist to the floor. We're reinforcing with a second hand to get Bernardo up on his side. I take a knee behind the head, and I step up into this position. We're not leaving any space here, so there's no way Bernardo can fight his hand back in. We've got our body weight on top, so we can't overpower us from here. And I immediately grab my ankle and pummel it over the head. He's already in a lot of danger here. And again, we're not even conceding top position to set this up. We're not risking much. If Bernardo were to clear it, I would firmly remain on top. I take a post, leaning forward, and I'm gonna place my knee behind his head and lock that ankle inside. And there's a good chance we could get the submission here, or if we fall back over the top, we've still got that tight senkaku to start bringing elbow to the floor and finishing this up.
Man, that's amazing. So Craig, a few questions here, very quick. So can you just come back to the moment again? So first question, how did you develop this technique? I have never seen that before. So did you invent that or you learned somewhere?
I've seen the fist pump before. It's just like, I believe it's illegal in the IBJJF.
Because
of the neck pressure.
Good.
So a lot of times in the IBJJF, they just take a thumb grip under the armpit.
Yep.
But I found in high level no-gi, it's almost not enough to control someone.
Got it.
Just a thumb. So throwing that thumb in really reinforces it, both hands in.
Okay. It's almost impossible to get rid from here once you're fists on the ground, right?
Yeah, from training with guys like Nicky Rod and Gordon, it was so big and strong. Technical too, but when I get to a position like this, I cannot risk losing top position because I might never get it again. So I'm trying to develop upper body attacks that are very, very difficult to off balance. And if guys do try to off balance me, they drain their energy trying to destabilize me.
And Craig, another thing I love is that while you were doing, I almost saw 4 opportunities for you to tap me. The 2 that you showed, also the arm bar, right? Because my arm was just here under your armpit, right? And then in the last one, when you put my elbow on the ground, you could even go for a wrist lock over here too, right?
And there's a back take as well. Sometimes guys that have injured shoulders and they don't like this pressure or an injured neck, when I come around the head and start pressing in, some guys will bring this hand inside.
I got it.
They can see
that. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, so it's almost like a trap. Once you got there and you posted your fist on the ground, man, the person is in huge trouble there.
Yeah, because I really try to keep my base, and when we got that post on the ground, it's like I can start to attack, but not jeopardize myself.
Man, that was amazing. Yeah, so guys, Craig just shot an entire instruction about upper body to lower body attacks. All his submissions and a very comprehensive instructional, very long one. So I think it's gonna be his best instructional video that he has ever done, and he's probably like one of the best instructors that we have at BJJFanatics.com. So it's gonna come out very soon, so make sure to check that out. Maybe by the time you're watching, it's already there. So, and what's next for you, Craig?
What's next?
Yeah,
submission on the ground rematch, and maybe a match with Lucas Barbosa.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Had to pull out sadly because of COVID.
no, but I think everybody wants to see that match. Man, that's awesome. Thank you, Craig.
Thanks, man.
Thank you. All those guys. Please help me out to grow my YouTube channel. Just click subscribe. And to watch more videos, just click under see more videos. I hope you enjoyed.
BJJFanatics.com. Use the promo code YouTube Faria to get 10% off any instructional video. Improve your jiu-jitsu faster.